Welcome to Football Therapy. Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you lot are all doing well, mate. I really do hope that Chelsea are playing in the Champions League in an exciting, yet it's not exciting. It's a dead rubber. We've topped the group. That's a good thing. This is an opportunity for Chelsea to play some rotational players, and there's an exciting potential lineup to talk about. Krasnodar are the opponents. Chelsea are going to give some opportunities to some fringe players to express themselves. We're going to go through who might play and what that might mean and what to expect. This match preview is brought to you by OneFootball. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, OneFootball is completely and entirely free, a platform and application that gives you everything you might need regarding football, Chelsea, a national team, match alerts, statistics, lineups, news, transfer news, all on your phone or on the website. You can access OneFootball by clicking the link in the top of the description and enjoying the free service that I use every single day. Alright then, let's get into this match preview. Righty-ho then, so Super Frankie Lampard and young wee Billy Gilmour did their press conference today talking about the upcoming game in Chelsea Football Club. In general, Frank Lampard has confirmed a few things. Positively, Billy Gilmour will start this game, which is incredibly exciting. He's an excellent and up-and-coming superstar in Chelsea and indeed just generally world football. I really do rate him that highly. Kepa will also start between the sticks. Apparently he's been training really well, which is positive to hear. Remember, people, there is talent in Kepa Arrizabalaga, and hopefully a little time away from the spotlight will give him the ability to have a good game, make some saves, make some good passes. He has got it in his locker, so we can only hope that's good for him. In a second, I will go through my lineup by the way. Also, Frank Lampard did confirm in his press conference that yes, not only is Hakim Ziyech one of our very few wingers have an injury, but Callum Hudson-Odoi also has an injury that keeps him out. So our only fit actual proper winger at the moment is Christian Pulisic, and he himself has only just come back from injury. So it's a problem. Fortunately, we do have players that can rotate. I mean, Mason Mount has been put out on the wing. Kai Havertz is probably a little bit more appropriate to go out on the wing. If you put him on the right wing, you can cut in on his left boot, and maybe, I said in the previous video, be less inclined to, being bodied off the ball in midfield. So we do have options, and of course, Timo Werner plays out wide as well. It's just not ideal, ladies and gentlemen. So I've made a lineup, and let's take a look at it on the next screen and talk about it a little bit more. Boom, here it is. It's very much a Chelsea B team, but not perhaps the C team you'd expect, considering Chelsea have actually already qualified. Of course, we know Kepa starting between the sticks, Emerson and Azpilicueta in the fullback positions, which isn't really a shocker. Interestingly, although he might start, I've put Zuma and Rudiger in the centre-half positions purely on the premise of I don't know what's going on with Tomori. I mean, you wouldn't be shocked to see Tomori start, but for some reason I think Frank Lampard might value the opportunity to get more minutes in Christensen and Rudiger, who are seemingly his next two choice centre-halves. That's just what I think. Chelsea are on a winning run at the moment. Frank Lampard would probably want to use that opportunity to continue said winning run and also get more minutes into the players he relies on a little bit more. Billy Gilmour, I think, will start in the CDM role. Obviously, he's played as an 8 at Chelsea as well, but he's done his best work in that 6. I think he'll play there. And I also think he'll be flanked by Mateo Kovacic, who's been rotated in and out of late. And I think Frank Lampard will want to play Kai Havertz again just to get him going, to get him, more acclimatised to this team, more assists and goals if possible, because he's been relatively well rested, Kai Havertz, and he's come off for Kovacic and stuff, so high quality midfield, but I think those two will start as attacking 8s for me. Tammy Abraham will almost certainly start up front, seeing as he's been benched recently and Giroux's the one who's been playing. So we've got no fit wingers. We've only got Pulisic who's a quintessential winger, and I think he probably will start this. Now in the lineup in front of you, I have put Timo Werner on there, who's obviously gonna be so knackered. I think there's an element of just, if he's good to go, Frank Lampard might want to give him an opportunity to score more goals and just get his confidence up. But the fact is, Chelsea have qualified, and although I've got it up there, do not be surprised if Tino Anjorin starts in this game, perhaps in the front three, who's of course very highly rated and made his debut in the first team for Frank Lampard last season. So Tino Anjorin could potentially start in this game because he's been training with the first team. But if Frank Lampard wants to continue the winning run, wants to get confidence up, who knows, maybe we'd see someone like Timo Werner. Plus also, in the graphic I used, Tino Anjorin wasn't available. Alright then, let's get rid of this and talk about the game a little bit more. What does it mean to be on a winning run, man? It is a positive thing. It breeds confidence. We're 16 games unbeaten now. I mean, I'll say winning run. We've won a few games, but we've obviously drawn as well. We're on an unbeaten run of 16 games. We can continue that to 17 games. It's good not to lose. It's good to also look at your players and give them experience and give them opportunities. But ultimately, you want to keep winning. I think Frank Lampard, like I said, will take the opportunity to play players that he wants to rely on. Not players that perhaps you're never going to see again. I don't think Frank Lampard's going to necessarily think he can rely on Tino Anjorin. But who knows? Maybe he has an absolute masterclass out on the wing if he does play there, and if he is indeed deployed there. I'm only speculating at the minute. Then why not rely on him as like a fourth choice winger? I don't know, man. Truth is, he probably will need to rest people like Timo Werner, but maybe he gives him the opportunity to start because he's not fatigued, he scores a goal, he feels good, he brings that form, energy and positivity into the Premier League game next time he plays. Do you see what I mean? Obviously the spotlight in this game will be on the likes of Billy Gilmour and Kepa Arrizabalaga. How will Kepa fare in goal? And even if he does concede, you know, he should have the pressure off his shoulders that this Chelsea team, whichever Chelsea team goes out, can go and do the business against Krasnodar and score the goals and seal the W regardless. It would take a sort of horrendous amount of calamities, you would think, from Kepa for Chelsea to not win this game. Do you see what I'm saying? Personally, I'm most excited about Billy Gilmour, and you know, if Tino Anjorin or someone like that does start, I'll be incredibly keen to see how he fares because he does look very impressive. Much like Ruben Loftus-Cheek in many ways, obviously quite a few years younger. And if Tammy plays, it'd be good for him to bang some goals. It's just a great opportunity for some stat padding in this game. That's what we all want to see, boys and girls. Don't you think? Some beautiful, lovely stat padding against Krasnodar in a game where you've already won and the pressure's off. Sure, losing wouldn't really mean anything, but for me, it's really important for the psychological aspect to continue winning and to do the business tomorrow night. So what do you guys think? I'm really keen to get your thoughts and opinions on this game, the Hudson-Odoi injury, the Chelsea winger situation, which is obviously very, very frustrating. Are you excited to see Billy Gilmour? Who do you think will start in this game? Do you think it will be an even more heavily rotated side than what I've picked? Let me know down in the comment section below. I want to hear it, man. Other than that, please do drop a like, subscribe to Football Therapy. If you're new, daily content, you might dig it, man. Enjoy the football, and I will see you later.
You ain't so tough with that bad boy tuck. I'ma get it how I'm living, I'ma walk the walk. Outline my lines, I rap through thought. Body bag the verse, outlined in chalk. In my life seen trouble, hustle on the double. Silence on the trigger like my pick got a muzzle. Yo, chick like to guzzle, bad boy stay in trouble. I only love this paper, sorry I don't. I laugh me, baby.